Now, how do you do zooms, gent? Because zooms are a big part of my thing. Often I'll go, way, and then it'll zoom in on my face. Hello everyone, welcome to Gent. Shows you guys things, does things, I don't know, Gent plays with your feelings. Today, we are going to be getting straight into the video, because today I'm going to show you guys a little bit of behind the curtains. You know, I get a lot of questions of people asking, how do you, what do you use to record? What do you use to edit? What do you use to make your thumbnails? How do you record? How do you make your thumbnails? How do you edit? All that sort of stuff. I won't be able to teach you guys all the skills in this, but I can show you guys sort of the programs, how I go about it, and maybe in the future you guys can use this to see what direction you should go in, you know? Like you may watch me use Photoshop and you may go, oh, okay, I'm gonna look up some proper Photoshop tutorials, or maybe you'll just pick up a thing or two as I do them. So basically I'm gonna show you guys how I make my videos in a very basic way. First I'm gonna get this out of the way. Yeah, I did get a haircut, so my hair looks different. There it is. It's shorter. Obviously, you can't get a haircut and get it be longer, unless you get hair extensions, but I don't think that counts as a haircut. Anyway, so we're going to be showing you guys what I do to record. If you guys like these types of videos, let me know down in the comment section below, and I will deliver more to your doorstep. I'll knock on your door and go, hey, it's me, Gent. But, you know, if you found this interesting, leave a like, make sure to subscribe. I do daily content, it's worth subscribing. Every single day there's a new video. So, now. Let us get to the first part of this. Now, the first part is the recording part. How do I record, ladies and gentlemen? Well, that is an interesting question. I'll tell you. Well, first thing is I use OBS Studio. Now, if you guys want to see what OBS Studio looks like, I will show you right now. That's what OBS Studio looks like. Now, you may be thinking, wow, that's so complicated. Why is there all of this? Well, it's because I'm currently recording. So you guys can see it's like, there's that window, and then there's that window, and that smaller window, and that smaller window. But you can see, like, look at the mouse. That's so cool. It's like, oh, and you can see me. Look at me. Hey guys. So anyway, I'm going to take that off the screen before you guys go crazy. But anyway, basically, OBS Studio is a program that you can use, and it's free. It's a free program. The thing is, OBS Studio takes a lot of computer power. So you'd need a pretty decent computer to be able to use OBS Studio well without it lagging. So a lot of people will find when they record with OBS Studio, you know, their videos are very choppy and stuff. That's because OBS takes quite a bit of power. It often does to record. Now, how do I use my my camera, you know? How do you guys see me? Let's see if this works. I'm gonna try to show you guys with my phone camera what camera I have. Wait. Is it? There it is. You see, wait, you see that? You see that there? Wait, I'm just gonna, come on. That's the camera. It's really difficult to see. It's almost impossible to see. There's no way that you guys can see that. Okay, well, that was a dumb exercise. But basically, I've got a Logitech. It's like a C910 or something like that. But I wish I could show you guys. I can't show you because it's what's recording. But it's just a little webcam. A simple little webcam. You can look up Logitech webcams. Basically, any webcam will work, but if you want a decent quality, I would say this is a great webcam for bang for your buck, you know. It's not the best quality, but you know, all things considered, I also use a film light. It's a little light on a stand. I use it to often knock things off of my desk. Because I just knocked a whole thing off the power grid in the background. That's okay, I probably shouldn't be picking up the lights like that. But I don't use it facing me because I would need two lights to face me from either side. Otherwise, if it faces me, here's what happens. Wait. It'll be like that. And you don't want that. So instead I make it face away so that it just illuminates the room enough. It gives me decent coloring on both sides. You know, it's not perfect, but it's something. So that's recording. Basically, on OBS, I just go into OBS and I click down here. There's a start recording button. Now it says stop recording because I'm recording right now. But basically, there's a bunch of different settings. And so those are my basic settings for, those are my basic settings for recording. But you know, you guys can look up things about what recording settings will be best for you for OBS. Often you can just copy what other people have and it works pretty well. Okay, now for the slightly more interesting part in my opinion, and that's the editing of a video. So for the purposes of this, I'm opening up Sony Vegas. Now, so I'm just gonna move my whole little camera right here over to the other side. And the reason I'm doing that is because I want you guys to be able to see this side of the screen more than I want you to be able to see this side of the screen that's on now. So this is called Sony Vegas Pro 13. You can see it at the top there, right next to GenPlay's template. So this is a program that is that I use for editing. A lot of YouTubers use Adobe Premiere, and rightly so. Adobe Premiere is pretty much better. I'm sniffing. I use Sony Vegas Pro 10. Oh, sorry, Sony Vegas Pro 13 because I'm so used to it at this point that I just can't live without it. So anyway, this is called my template. Project. So basically, what this is what I start with. I basically created a sort of outline video, and then I saved it so that whenever I want to edit a video again, I can just go straight back to this. So what this has is, it has the brief little intro, this intro. You guys know that intro. It's at the start of every one of my videos. It's you know, it shows that I have official merchandise, which I do have official merchandise. You can get stuff like my little Drongo phone case and stuff, and my my Drongo mouse pad right here. You see this Drongo mouse pad? It's so amazing. But anyway, yeah. So you guys, you understand. I've got that little intro there, and then of course I've got the it's that's pretty simple stuff right there. And so, like, you guys may have heard in some of my intros, it's probably gonna be in this video as well, there's a little like build up, a little piano build up, and the piano build up is this. I'm just gonna make it so you can only hear the piano. This is the piano. But anyway, that's the piano. I've got that so that there's a little lead up to the intro, so that when there's like a clip before the intro, you know, it sort of like leads. It's like, oh, there's an intro coming, you know. And then also down here, you see all of these little things here. These are my music. They're my songs that I have throughout the video. So if you just play it. Yeah, so it's just a regular old song, you know. Nothing incredibly special about that. Those are just like music that I have throughout. And then the final song is... That's my intro. Or my outro song. And then also over here I've got social media. So I've got my little, where is it? I've got my little GenPlay's Twitter logo and my GenPlay Snapchat logo. Both there. I just realized... Should that say GenPlay's YT, not GenPlay's? I never really thought about that. But I guess the Twitter logo should say GenPlay's YT. I'll have to fix that in future. But I may not have fixed it in this video. In this video, it may still have the outro as that. So anyway, let's just take a clip as an example. So I have this clip. This clip is from the Q&A yesterday. So it's just a regular old clip. I'm just using it for the purposes of an example. So basically, if you drag it in, it takes some loading, you know. It's gonna load a little bit. You can forgive it for loading. And it's basically just like making the audio look like, it makes it go from looking like this like white square to looking like this, where it's got all the bumps and stuff like that. So again, I'm just using this as an example to show you guys. I'm not going to edit the whole video in front of you. And also this video was already edited, so I'm not gonna do that. But I just want to show you guys sort of how it works and what goes on while I'm editing it. And I just realized another thing that will help and that I will use is I'll grab a question from yesterday's Q&A. So here's how it works. At the start of every video, I clap twice. Okay, there's a picture of me clapping. Now you guys don't see those claps. Those are called syncing claps. S-Y-N-C-I-N-G. I can't believe I said K there. And anyway, those are basically to make sure the audio is matched up with the video. Because right now, if I play, it's not quite matched up with the video. Look, that right there, this is the moment that the sound of the clap hit. But you can see my hands aren't together. So clearly it's not right. So what I do is I clap. And then I go to the part in the video when my hands are together, like that. And then all I do is I make the audio match up there. And then I group them all back together. So it's more synced up now. It's more synced up. And then I skip to basically when I start the video, like that. And there we go. Then I'll drag it over here. So now, hopefully it should go from the intro to me. Hey everyone, welcome to Jet Answers Questions. Alright, now one thing is, my voice is a little quiet there. And that's all of my recordings. In the original thing, my voice is quiet. What you gotta do with that is, I click this little button down here on my voice track. And I'll go to track compressor. What this will do is it'll basically just make it louder and more clear for everyone. I have a default that's set to called a preset that's called Gent. So basically, I'll just set that up, and now, hey everyone, welcome to Jet Answers Questions. And that's a lot clearer, and you know, if I want, I can just adjust the volume. Anyway, today we're going to be doing a Q&A. So yeah, that's how that works. Now, how do you do zooms, Gent? Because zooms are a big part of my thing. Often I'll go way, and then it'll zoom in on my face. Well, let's say I want to go way and have it zoom in on my face. So let's pretend I'm going way here. So in this clip right here. Anyway, today we're going to be doing a Q&A. Anyway, today I'm going to be doing a Q&A. If I wanted to zoom in that, basically, I can either have it be an immediate zoom, where pretty much I do from the start of the clip, it's on my face like this. Anyway, today we're going to be doing a Q&A. Or I can have it. I can change that. So instead, it zooms so that by the end of the clip, it's there like this. Anyway, today we're going to be doing a Q&A. So basically, what I do there is I use this thing, which is like a cropping tool. And depending on where I click on the timeline is where the zoom actually happens. I know a lot of you guys will be watching this and going, I don't get it, but that's okay. I'm more teaching you so that if you guys want to learn in the future, this is the sort of stuff that you're gonna learn over time slowly. Now, very simple things. This little hang on, this right here, this little what is it called? Like this little umbrella that comes out. This is called, this is when you fade out. So basically, if I don't have it on, the clip just cuts out. Or if I do have it come out, the clip will fade out. You see the difference there? And I can do the same with audio, where it fades out like that. You know, it's all up to me what I do, you know? But I like to end the clip just cutting out because it looks better to me. But anyway, is there anything else that I need to show you guys? I'm pretty sure I'm missing something. Oh yeah, if I want to put a question in, like at the bottom of the screen or something, basically I have this video track above. What this is it's like another layer on top of the layer of the video. I'm just putting like a little topping on, you know? And so let's grab a question. I'm just dragging a question into here. Okay, and then if I do this, the question will be on the screen. Okay, so basically the question is over the video now. If I want it to be smaller, I can use this button here, which will allow me to make the entire track smaller. So I can just do this, make it smaller. I can drag it downwards. Oh, that was bad. I will do that again. I can drag it. Oh, I can hold on. I can drag it downwards. There we go. And then now it's at the bottom of the screen. I can make that question fade in and fade out if I want. I can do whatever I want with it because it's my video. And then when I'm done, I just click the save thing up here. Oh, you guys can't even see that. So let me just take away all of this. So up at the top left, I can click the save as to save the project, and then render as to render the project out. So that's that. Now what I'm gonna do is show you guys the final piece, thumbnail. So the thumbnail, I'm gonna use a little thumbnail template here. Again, this is a thing that I created, that I create and use for every single video. Basically, this whole picture is 1280 by 720. That is the size of thumbnails often. I think they can also be 1920 by 1080, but that's probably, you know, gonna take up more space. And people only see it when it's small anyway. So this is it, 1280 by 720. I've got the Roblox logo here. I can move it around. I can make it bigger or smaller if I want. And I can make it, you know, be a different color. I can make it be, this is what the Roblox logo originally looked like. It was like that. I basically, you know, I basically first added a shadow behind it, and then I changed the color of it to white, and then I added an outline to make it red. That just made it look, you know, more reminiscent of the old day Roblox. I think it looked better than the original one. But people use different sorts of logos, so it's up to them. But anyway, I'm going to show you guys not how I make a Roblox logo, but how I make my creepy story thumbnail logos, because they sort of show the idea of how to make a thumbnail. So first, get a picture. I'll get a picture of myself looking scared or something like that. You know, this one's me looking scared. Ooh, I'm so scared. So, once I have the picture of me looking scared, I trace around it. So I use this pen tool on the side, and I just go like this. Bam. I do it. I'm gonna do it really quick today, but normally I take a little bit more time with it. But honestly, you can be a little bit sloppy, and it'll still turn out looking okay, especially in thumbnails where you can barely see the end product. But even like if I have it come out a little bit, or like it's a little bit too far in and stuff like that, you can definitely have it be alright. Now the hair is the hardest part, because hair can be so unpredictable and crazy. But really with the hair, you just gotta do your best to make it look average, and you know, an average shape, otherwise it'll look too weird, and you don't want it to look weird. So anyway, just have it go down my shoulder like this. And now that that's done, we'll connect it up. And now there's an outline around me. We'll click make selection. So that'll basically make the outline go completely around me like that. So now you can see the outlines around me. Then I right click and I go layer via copy. That'll put it in its own layer, and then I'll delete the background layer. So then we have this. It looks okay. It doesn't look perfect. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take it, I'm going to right click it and go refine edge. What that's going to do is if I do this a little bit, it's going to smooth it out just a little bit, so it looks generally better. So it just looks a little bit smoother, you know? And then you can just make it the size of the side here, like that. Now let's say I want to make a white outline around me. I would double click on the layer, I click stroke, which will make a black outline around me. I'll change it to white, and then I'll make it a little bit bigger. Now there is suddenly a white outline around me. So, next thing. Next thing, very simple. Let's put in a background. Alright, school bus. Easy. Creepy school bus is a common thing. So we'll get this picture of a school bus. We will drag it behind me. But see, the thing is, it's taking a lot of attention away from me. So I'm going to blur it. I'm going to go to Gaussian blur. And I'll just blur it as much as I feel like I need to. And then there we go. We've got the school bus thing in the background. It's not drawing too much attention. I'm still the focus of attention. Alright, next thing. And this might be the final thing. Is to make the text be on the screen. So I got the screenshot from the video. Right? It's just a regular screenshot from the video. It looks bad right now because it's got all this stuff around it. So, first thing, the video maker is very generous in that the background is all the same color. So I'll just click on the background and delete it. Oh, I need to first do something called rasterizing the layer. Now I can delete it. There we go. Alright, the background's gone. There's still these little bits up here. So let's just delete that bit. We'll delete this bit up to here. And we'll delete this bit up to here. There we go. Now the things look a little bit better. They still look a little wonky. Normally I'll spend some time trying to fix them up, you know. Just make it look a bit more curved around there. I'm making it look quite bad right now because, again, I'm trying to do this quickly to save time for you guys. But you know, there is a good way to do it. So let's pretend that I did it for both, okay? Because we don't have much time in this video left. So then you just make both of the texts be individual, make them be their own layer, and you drag it up. You drag it up, make it bigger, you know? You want to make this one around the same size, so line it up, drag it down, and there we go. Now, you know, looks alright, looks average. What we want to add to it is a shadow to make it look quite a bit better. And then I like to add some bevel and emboss as well. And that will just basically make it, just, you know, simple but better. Simple but better looking. Now, again, this is a very rough one. I would normally spend more time on the thumbnail than that. But generally, that's what it would look like. OMG, Langley's gone, but she was tied up. So then, you know, you got my face in it, you got the background to show sort of what kind of video it is, and you got the text to show what the story is going to be. You can put a little thing in the corner. Even if it was a Roblox video, you'd put the Roblox logo in the corner right there. But you don't need that there because it's not a Roblox video. But then you can just upload the video. You've got the video done and rendered, you've recorded it, and you've made the thumbnail. So then you just save it and you're ready to go. So I think that's about it, guys. I hope you guys learned something from this video, or at least sort of learned to you got a good picture of sort of what's going on in my videos. So if you enjoyed this type of video, you enjoyed seeing behind the scenes, let me know down in the comment section below. Thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy the video, let me know. Give the video a like, make sure to subscribe for daily content. And that's about it, guys. So thanks for watching, stay perfect, stay positive, see you guys. Mwah.